Hey y'all, it's Linda. Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, it is my favorite video of the month. This is going to be my low buy check-in for the month of September. I do these videos every month kind of to keep myself in check on my low buy. I am really just trying to be more cognizant about what I'm bringing into my collection and only bring in things that really spark joy or fill a need in my collection. Whatever that may be, I'm being very careful about what I bring in, but I did purchase quite a few things this month. I did not stick to my low buy this month, and that's okay. Some months I'm going to buy nothing. Some months I'm going to buy a lot more than nothing. In this video, I'm going to show you everything that I purchased throughout the month. I'm going to show you everything I received in PR. And the reason I do that is because I feel like it's unfair for me to say, oh, I didn't bring a single new piece of makeup into my collection when I am receiving stuff in PR. I'm also going to brag a little bit about stuff that I wanted to buy but didn't yet. And I always say yet because these items may come into my collection someday. I may choose to buy them. That was the case, spoiler alert, with one thing this month. We're going to talk about older products that I've been loving, anything that I actually got rid of, and then just other stuff bringing me joy. That usually has nothing to do with makeup or whatever. It just has to do with things that are making me happy. And I'm in a happy damn mood, y'all. I'm in a really good mood. So let's jump right into it. Let's start talking about the things that I purchased. So I feel like Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. I am never really attracted to anything in there. I don't know why. It's usually just stuff that doesn't appeal to me. But this time there were two things that appealed to me. So I did buy them. So these are ones that I've had. Okay, so Jen, who is Jen Love here on YouTube, did give these to me because she hated them. These are the Too Faced Plumping Lip Liners. Now, there are some plumping lip things in the world that do not sting, and then there are some that do sting. These sting, okay? These really, really sting. They plump up your lips so nicely, though. And what's weird about these, and I think this is what Jen hated about them, but what I kind of love about them, because I do love that plumping feeling. Maybe I'm a little bit of a masochist over here, but these are ones that kind of reactivate every time you apply something. So for example, let's say I apply these, okay, and they will like tingle a little bit. Then I'll put a lipstick over it, which will hydrate it a little bit more. And ooh, there's the burning sensation again. And then maybe if I put a gloss over top of it, there it is again. Now, a couple hours later, because these do last, if I put lip gloss back on top, that plumping sensation kicks in all over again. So I actually like that because I feel like with a lot of plumping stuff, they plump and then it's gone. I feel like the plump on these last. So I had those three and I bought 3 more during the sale. They were half price. I do feel like these are worth, for me, full price. So the colors that I did have from Jen, we have Post-Op Pink, Hot and Spicy, and Cinnamon Roll. And I purchased a red, which is called Happily Ever After. I have not used any of my new ones yet, I'll be honest. A dark brown, which is Espresso Shot, and then kind of a lighter medium brown called In Big Truffle. So I am so happy that I have 6 of these now. These are really some of my favorite lip liners, and these sneak under the radar so hard. Now, again, I can't stress enough, if you are somebody who does not like the plumping feeling, you know what I'm talking about, you will not like this. You might even hate this, but if you like that feeling, or if you like a good plump, you will love this. I did use it today. I used, which one is this? I used Cinnamon Roll today on my lips, and then just like kind of a clear lip oil. I love these. I feel like they make my lips look like really juicy. Fantastic. Oh, and I paid $12 each for these, so they are $24 normally. Again, for me, I think it's worth it. And if they come out with more colors, I'm buying more colors because I love them. The next thing that I bought, I almost debated not talking about this because I purchased it off of eBay, but I know you can still find this in Walmart stores. So these are by Salon Perfect, and you can see it right there. Okay, these are the Magnetic Mirror Effect Collection nails. I don't know if these have a color. I don't think they have a specific like color name rather, but they are the most beautiful like bronzy orange, and they have this kind of cat eye effect to them. I love the shape of these. I love the quality of these, and I think they're like $5 each. I went to 3 different Walmarts in my area and couldn't find this color anymore, so that's why I bought them on eBay. But I do know they're still available in some Walmarts. So if you can find these, this brand, this quality, and of course I will link anything I can down below. So good and so underrated, and the glue is so good. Like, this is my favorite glue as of right now. I love the Glamnetic glue. I love it. But this glue like really hangs on. I love these. I have it in like 4 different colors, but I've been really feeling the orangey pumpkin fall vibes. So I will be using these like all season. Also in the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, okay, I'm going to give a spoiler alert to something I received in PR, and then we will go back to it. So something I received in PR, I received this from Influencer. I've talked about Influencer a lot here. Anybody can sign up. This is not technically PR, but I always include these because it is a product I got for free. Basically with Influencer, you sign up, you fill out some surveys, and you can get a product in exchange for a review on the Influencer site. Sometimes you have to review it on the Sephora site. So I got a sample of the Smashbox Halo Tinted Moisturizer. I loved this so much, you guys. It's almost gone. I was obsessed with this from the moment I got it. So then I saw that it was an Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, so I immediately bought a full size. This might be one of my favorite tinted moisturizers I have ever used. And it does have broad spectrum SPF 25. You do still need to wear sunblock under this, but I feel like the coverage this gives, and full disclosure, I'm not wearing it today. I'm wearing something with like a little bit higher coverage, but I feel like the coverage is so nice and so even and so glowy. Like this feels like skincare to me. It actually feels like skincare, and it is so good. I've been wearing it almost every day and trying to force myself to use whatever else is in my collection so that it doesn't go bad, because this is all I want to use right now on my face. It is such a beautiful glow. My color is light neutral, and it is my perfect skin. It is my perfect tone. It is very glowy, but I don't feel like it feels like it's slipping off your face. I don't feel like it looks oily. Everything about this checks every single box for me. When this runs out, I will continue to purchase this full size. Not that I'd be mad if this keeps winding up on Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, though. I will purchase it every single time. This is so lovely. And the other thing that I bought, okay, so this is something I'm almost like, I was going to say I'm embarrassed. That's not the word. This was something very tough for me to buy. I put this on my wish list, and I kept staring at it online. I stared at it so often. I've talked about it incessantly on my Instagram stories, and yet I still managed to hold off until I was in Palm Springs for Creators and Friends, and I went into a Sephora and they had it in person. Once I saw it in person, there was no way I was leaving without it. I got the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette with the special packaging, and it is everything I've wanted it to be and more. Look at this packaging. So I have a minor obsession. You can see my background, look. See all the eyeballs? Something about the evil eyes, something about the eyes in general. I also have eyes tattooed on both of my pointer fingers. I just realized you can see my microphone this whole time. Sorry. But I have them tattooed on both my pointer fingers. I also have an eye tattoo here. Are there any eyeballs on my shirt? I'm shocked that there aren't, but I have kind of a minor obsession, so I'm not gonna lie. It was the packaging that drew me in, but it was also that fact that it was just the packaging drawing me in that kept it on my wish list. When I went in person and I was able to actually try the product inside, that is what made me purchase it. This is so beautiful. Once I bought it, I used this every day in Palm Springs. Every product is beautiful. Like the bronzer goes on so smoothly. These powders are so finely milled that yes, there is a glow to these. There is a beautiful glow, but it's like a natural from within glow. And I just had forgotten how good the quality of Hourglass is. So was this expensive? Yeah, guys, this was $90. $90 for one palette. But I've already used this a good amount in the last week and a half alone, so I really already don't regret my purchase. I think it is the most beautiful piece of packaging I've ever owned. I will say that hands down. This is so aesthetic to me and so lovely. And you know what? I was going to say, like, you shouldn't buy makeup just for the packaging. Why not? If it makes you really happy, if it is something that brings you extreme joy and you're not going to go broke, you're not going to miss any bills buying it, go for it. Life is short. Hey, I watched a TikTok this morning, and the very first thing the woman said on it, she said, you know what? At the end of all this, we die. So you might as well like live a little. So I lived a little. I lived a $90 little. So that was everything I purchased this month, which to be honest is more than I've purchased in a long time makeup wise. And I think I spent, I'm going to guess that this is about $200. I'm looking at my list over here, maybe a little bit. No, it's about $200 I spent. And I know there are people who spend $1,000 in a month, and that's fine, but I am usually not spending that much. And I think the next month is going to be a lot less, but still, like, I don't regret a single purchase. Now let's chat about everything that I received in PR this month. I will also say I did recently go on the Creators and Friends trip to Palm Springs, and I received a lot there. I really did receive a lot of product. I'm not going to be talking about any of that stuff in this video. I did put something on my Instagram stories, and I would love to know your thoughts down below of, would you like to see a separate haul just of that stuff? I know there are a lot of people who don't enjoy hauls, but I would love to know your opinion. Please leave a comment down below. Let me know if you'd like to see a haul of that. It really is just more than I expected and more than I ever feel like I deserve. So I'm so honored to receive it. But I want to talk about what I received this month. First of all, I did mention the mini of the Smashbox Halo. Love it. Absolutely love it. Now, I do want to say that I saw that this retails for $20 for this size. I paid $21 in the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty for the full size. I don't know that I feel like this is worth $20 for this little one. I think if you're going to do it, just buy the big one. The big one is $42. That I think is absolutely worth it. I feel like this one at only 1 ounce, I think it is. No, I lied. 0.41 ounces. This is teeny. So while I think the product is amazing, and I'm going to be saving this tube and trying to put more in here for travel because it's perfect for travel, I don't know that I would think that $20 is what you should pay for this. I would say if you like the product, just get the big one, but I really like this. The next thing that I was so incredibly honored to receive was the Fantasy Cosmetica Enchanted Autumn collection. This was their collab with my friend Amanda from Makeup Just for Fun. I love this. So I only took 2 palettes with me to Palm Springs, and this was one of them. I think it is so beautiful and so inspiring. I love that you've got these warm kind of grungy tones and you've got these deep silvers. Like, I love this color story so much more than I thought I was going to. The quality is brilliant. It is beautiful. It is smashing. I just think it's absolutely stunning. And then it also came with, let me see if I can I get this all in one hand? Am I that talented? Well, we're gonna get close. It also came with, or you could choose 5 different lip balms, and I did get all 5. I'm so thankful. And they are so beautiful. My favorite by far is, where's Crackle? So Crackle is right here. This I also took to Palm Springs. It's a nude with like a gold sparkle in it, and it is so pretty. And these are so like incredibly hydrating, incredibly beautiful. I love them so much. I love them so much. So anyway, I'm really thankful to have received those as well. Did I just mess up the order? I did. Oh my. See, the bummer about these is that, and I think I just ruined it altogether. The bummer about these is that on the tubes, they do not have the name of the colors. So the color name is only on the box. I just took these out. Now I know this is Twilight. I know the purple is Twilight. I know the sparkly one is Crackle. The others, okay, wait, no. This nude guy is definitely Elixir. I think that Cozy is the pink and Pomander is the kind of like orangey guy. I think I got it. But this whole set retails for $120 if you wanted all of it. I really love it. The only piece that I feel like I won't get as much use out of it is the purple lip balm, if I'm being honest. While it's incredibly beautiful, a purple lip balm is just not something I reach for as often as like a nude colored one. But I'm still so damn thankful to have these. I love the quality of the lip balms, and the palette is probably one of my favorites of the year. Now after that, I did receive 3 lip glosses from Finding Ferdinand. I'm finding that they have some of my favorite lip gloss formula because they are, tinted, but they're not completely opaque and they're not sticky and they just feel really good. And it's so funny because I never took all 3 of these out of the box together, or I haven't in a while anyway. Look at this fall dream right here. Is this not altogether like, oh my God, it's kind of making me swoon. So we do have Thorn. Thorn is a beautiful kind of warm pink. It's warm with like a touch of orange. Then we have this Stunner, which is Sunset Skyline. I should have worn this today. Should I put this on right now? Hold. Oh, this lip color is so much better. Oh my God, this is so good. These feel so incredibly good. Look at this color. This is fall. Holy crap. This was my first time trying this one. It will not be the last. Okay, and finally we have Downtown Dusk. Sorry, their labels are so small, and I'm sorry, have to have like a little bragging, pat myself on the back moment. I actually technically have 20/20 vision. I've gone to the eye doctor each year. I have 20/20, and I'm sitting here going, But anyway, this is just a nice warm, like almost like hot chocolate brown, like hot chocolate with a touch of milk. It is beautiful. But the three of these together, look at that fall goodness. Oh my God, these are so beautiful. So these retail for the three of them is $78. I love the formula. These are a more expensive lip balm or lip gloss. These are a more expensive brand. But the thing is, I think that the quality makes it so worth it. This color though, oh my gosh, look at it. Okay, anyway, all of these is going to be linked down below in case you are curious. But let's move on to the next item. So Peach Slices, which is the like sister brand of Peach and Lily, sent me a little kit. And I'm curious how often I'm going to use it. I have already used one of the items, but this is kind of for body breakouts. So they did send me the Breakout Banisher Body Wash. They sent me the Breakout Banisher Body Lotion, and then the Smoothing Solution Ingrown Hair Treatment. Now, here's the thing. I don't typically have breakouts on my body. If I have breakouts, it's like today where it's all over this area of my face. So I think I might be passing these on to a friend to try. I do have a friend that does suffer from I do have a friend that does have body acne and is always looking for kind of ways to treat it. So I'm going to pass these along to them to see if that's something they'd be into. Now this, I have only tried this like twice, but I tried this on my bikini area once I shaved, and I really feel like I've tried it, yeah, twice I said, I really feel like I've noticed slightly less ingrown hairs there because I do have like sensitive skin on my bikini area, and I feel like I've seen slightly less bumps. Now Again, I've only used it a few times, so I can't speak to its longevity, but I am going to continue using this one. Again, this is the smoothing solution. It does have BHA, AHA, PHA, niacinamide, and licorice. So very interesting. They do say it smooths, relieves, and softens. It definitely relieves for sure, because if I have any kind of like razor burn or things like that, this helped immediately. Like it took that away immediately. But I have noticed less ingrown hair, so I'm going to continue to try that. I also did receive a little package from Billion Dollar Beauty. You saw me use a few of those products on one of my more recent videos. So they sent me 4 products and I still have only used. So the first thing was their Brow Lift Kit, which includes the Brow Lift. It's like a brow glue. I will be trying this. I just haven't yet. And the Micro Brow Pencil, I've been using this so often. I used it today. I really enjoy this. Like, you know, like usual, you've got a little spoolie at the end, and then you've got a very, very fine point pencil. Can't even see it unless I hold it against my face. I really enjoy this because it was nice and creamy without moving around a lot. So it stayed where you wanted it, and it was a good color. And I want to say that the color was something, yeah, taupe. Whenever brands say taupe, they are usually way too light for me, but this one worked out. I do have quite like dark eyebrows. Really enjoyed this. The other product I have not yet used is the Gold Infused Illuminator. I did use it on my hand and it looked pretty and golden glow, but I have not yet used this, but I'm curious to. But this is probably going to be one of the products that surprised me the most throughout the whole year. So look at this. This packaging, let's be honest, guys, this packaging is cheap looking. I feel like this looks like something you'd get in like Wet n Wild or some of the like more really inexpensive brands. This is an amazing product and I can't freaking put it down. So on one side you do have a blush and it looks like just kind of a generic cream blush, right? The other side you have what looks like a generic kind of gold highlighter. The quality of this is amazing. The blush is so incredibly creamy and the highlighter is so creamy but like natural looking that when you blend it in together you just get this overall glow and you just look healthy and alive, and it's beautiful. Like this is so surprising to me because again, when I opened this and I saw the packaging, I was like, I think I'm gonna hate it. And then I used it and I can't put it down. So I've really been liking this. So this product is this 60 cents? No, I'm sorry. Excuse me. All of this is $67. I didn't put the prices individually for things in my notes, but all of this came to $67, which I think is pretty reasonable for 4 different makeup products. This is the standout for me though. Even though I haven't tried the others, I haven't tried this on my face and I haven't tried this at all. So is it fair to say it's the standout? I'm going to say it anyway. Now, for the first time, I also got some PR from Pacifica, which was really exciting. So they sent me, I have not yet tried this. I think I mentioned how they asked me to choose my concealer shade. They asked me to choose my concealer shade, and I chose one that was like 50 to 55 shades too dark for me, and it just wouldn't have worked. So they did send me some new ones. I'm very thankful to them because it was my mistake. I have not yet tried them, so they did send me 9 and 11. This is the Dreamlit Glow Concealer. Now, the things that I did try and have been trying, first was the Dreamlit Glow Under Eye Brightener. This has shocked me, and I've used this a lot since I've gotten it. First of all, feels like good quality packaging. Like, it's just very nice, but I have put this under my, like I put on my makeup and then I put this on almost first, like a primer, and it instantly brightens, like really brightens, and makeup goes on top of it beautifully. I'm usually not somebody who uses a product like this, so it really surprised me. I was worried it would make my under eyes look dry or cakey. It did none of that. It just did a beautiful job smoothing things out and brightening too, because I do have, and I know you can definitely see it, like some darkness here. I did not use it today and now I'm regretting it, but I do have darkness right here kind of on the inner corner going down, and this helps to alleviate that so much. It doesn't take it away completely, but I don't want it to, because that would mean that it's a thick product and I don't want that. It just works beautifully. I've been really impressed. And this, I've been using it every single day. So this is the Glow Baby Booster Serum with glycolic acid and vitamin C. And I've been mixing a drop of this in with my vitamin C serum each day. We'll talk about the vitamin C serum I've been using in a minute. But it feels nice. It does feel almost like a little bit hydrating, and it feels almost plumping a little bit, which I was not surprised or not expecting. It just feels nice overall. I do feel like having skincare for less than a month, I can't really say if it's a game changer or anything like that. It just seems to work well for me, and I'm enjoying it so far. So this retails for, I can't believe this. This retails for $18. Holy crap, this is $18. This is such a nice product. The concealer retails for $16. The Dreamlit Glow retails for $16 as well. So their pricing is amazing. Holy crap. What I do also want to talk about is I received a new vitamin C serum. So Drunk Elephant, I think you guys might know by now, the C-Firma Day Fresh Serum is my favorite vitamin C serum of all time. I love it so much. It has done an actual good job of brightening my skin and also reducing some dark spots that I have, but I did run out, and weirdly, just as I ran out, they came out with a new vitamin C serum that they did send me. So this is the c-luma Hydra Bright Serum. This is supposed to be a little bit like gentler of a formula than their original vitamin C serum. I have not really noticed a difference in formulas, I will say. But then again, I will say I do not have very sensitive skin. So I can use almost anything, almost any acids, almost anything, and not have too much of a reaction. But I do feel like this is maintaining kind of the brightness of my skin. I do feel like it feels nice. Again, I've had this less than a month. I can't say that it's a game changer yet, but I do feel like it's doing for me what the C-Firma did as well. So I really like it so far. They also sent me some of the Lala Retro Whipped Cream. I've used this before. I really enjoy it. When it comes between this, actually I have a little sampler here because it's completely empty. When it comes between the Lala and the Protini Polypeptide, I prefer the Protini Polypeptide, but I feel like people are split 50-50 on which they prefer. So if you've tried both, let me know which is your favorite. I will still use this to the last drop. But yeah, I'm really thankful for both of these. And let's see, the serum retails for $68, which is the same as the C-Firma, and the Lala Retro retails for $64. Then there was the PR set. Now, I don't think I'm officially on a PR list for this brand. I think I just received kind of a one-time box, but like, thankful doesn't even cover it. Like, I cried when I opened this, but I got a package from ROC. I feel like more specifically, I should say that I got a package from Samantha Ravndal, who is a goddess baby angel on this earth. And yeah, anyway, I feel lots of kind of ways about receiving this, but I am so incredibly thankful. It's like a little bit of everything. It's lashes, it's the Glow Lust, it's the Smoke Reflect, the eyes. I did use a bunch of these in a recent video. I love all of it. I have not tried an ROC product yet that has not blown me away. Not just like, this is nice, blown me away. They're all so beautiful. I have been obsessed though with the Plush Ritual, and I've been keeping it in the box because look how beautiful the packaging is. But this is a ritual. You know what? The name is perfect because I don't see this as just like an ordinary lip balm. This is actually a ritual. So on the top, you have this little tiny like you know, crystal quartz jade scooper, and then on the bottom you have actually like the lip balm, and it is so soothing, and it has a lovely scent, and it feels beautiful on the lips, and it looks beautiful. Everything about it. Everything about it. I did bring this to Palm Springs and used it every single day. I even got a couple other people to try it. I'm like, stop what you're doing and try this because it's the best. I do believe you can use the code SAM, like for Samantha Ravindell. I believe it's code SAM to get a discount on these. So I will, again, link everything down below, but I will never stop being in awe that I received a box from Auric. And the total value of this box is nearly $300. It's $292.50, and I will use every bit of this until it is gone. So there are two more things I received in PR. I did receive another thing from Finding Ferdinand, and this is so cool. So these are their Morphosis balms. I've talked about their balms before, especially like the black balm. I really enjoy them because they are not too waxy, they're not sticky, they're very hydrating, and what's cool about them is that they last. They last on me. The color lasts for way longer than a balm should. Do these last 12 hours? No, they're not going to last 12 hours. Do these last me from the moment I put them on until the moment I eat? Yeah, they do, and I'm always surprised that they do, but these are really cool. So these are ones that they all look white, right? They all look white, and hopefully I can see the difference here. So this shade is Chrysalis, and these are all like kind of pH based. So they will all turn different colors on you. And I believe actually Chrysalis might be the kind of clear one. So we've got Chrysalis on top. Let me put all three colors on and we'll see what we can see. So I hope you can see these because I can definitely see them up close. So up top we have Chrysalis, which is a beautiful clear balm. Then next we have Papillon. So Papillon is this beautiful rosy pink. It's even turning more rosy as it's sitting there. And then my favorite is Flutter. So Flutter is this beautiful warm pink, but a little bit of sparkle to it. These are just gorgeous. Oh God, why did I wipe it off my hand? I don't want to. I really like these, and I feel like these could make a really cool gift. That's what I always say about the balms. The presentation is so, so pretty. Like, it's just quality, right? Look at this. Oh yeah, it even says on the back. I'm such an idiot. Chrysalis is clear. Papillon is pink tinted, and Flutter is pink tinted sparkly. So these are really fantastic. You know, as always with anything on my channel that you're seeing, these are cruelty free. Are they vegan as well? They are vegan. They are non-toxic, no parabens, eco-friendly. Like, this brand is so beautiful, and like so much thought is put into everything. This set retails, the whole set is retailing for $65. So this could even make like good bougie little gifts if you split it up into 3. Kind of something to think about for the holiday season. And the very last thing that I received in PR this month is something that I will be very honest with you, I haven't even had a chance to try yet because it came the day before I left for Palm Springs, and I have had so much going on that I haven't even had a chance to try it. I'm hoping to try it within the next day or so, but since I did receive it in September, I wanted to be honest. So this is by Us, which is the sister brand of Odin's Eye Cosmetics. This is their first palette, and it is called Garden Busters. So it is a thick boy. It is a thick boy. I can't make any judgments yet. I will show you the color story. It is very bright and very colorful with lots of different shapes in there. We'll see though. We will see, because Odin's Eye quality is obviously amazing and brilliant. So I don't want to judge this too fast yet, but this palette does retail for $43, and I'm hoping to try it soon. Now, the total retail value of everything I received in PR this month was right about under $600, and I did decide to keep doing this. You might remember a couple months ago, I was like, oh, I don't know if I should add up the value. But a lot of people said that they enjoyed seeing the value of it, because I would never suggest that you buy $600 worth of makeup in a month. No one needs that. I don't need that. No one needs $600 worth of makeup. But I'm so thankful to be able to try all these for you and be honest about the things that are worth buying and the things that might not be worth buying. So I don't know. Let me know what you think. I'm just so thankful to have gotten all of it. Now, as far as items I wanted to buy but didn't, as always, like I say, these might be purchased someday, but they have not yet. So let me scooch over so I can show you here what they look like. First things first, that Urban Decay came out with, is it called the Space Cowboy? I don't know if it's a quad, but it was a palette with all the Space Cowboy shimmers in it. So beautiful. So beautiful. I have one, like the single shadow of Space Cowboy, and I love it so much, the Moon Dust. They are so sparkly, but they have such a sheer, wet-looking base that they're unlike anything I own. So again, this might be something I purchase someday. I just haven't yet. It is absolutely lovely. But the other thing, Oh, it's killing me a little bit. Cosmic brushes, I own nothing by them, but the Undergrowth palette is screaming, shouting, yelling my name because it is so grungy and dirty and mossy and earthy and beautiful. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm really twitching on that one. It's so absolutely gorgeous. And I've seen so many people using it and it looks so perfect that I need to have it in my life. I probably will have it in my life at some point. I just don't have it in my life. Have you tried it? Have you tried it? Tell me all about it. Tell me your opinions. Have you tried cosmic brushes? I've never tried them. I would love to. Let me know your thoughts. Now, as far as old products that I have been loving, and when I say old, by the way, I don't mean that they're like 20 years old. I just mean that they didn't come out this month. The very first thing is the Auric Glow Lust. So I did receive a different color in the PR package, but getting that made me realize that I have been disobeying one of my own low-buy rules, okay? One of my own low-buy rules that I haven't said out loud in so long is use the good stuff, okay? Those things in your collection, I feel like we all have these things where we're like, I can't use that because it's expensive, it's discontinued, it's for a special occasion. Guess what a special occasion is? Wednesday, Gloomy Wednesday in Baltimore, okay? That's what a special occasion is because I'm here. I'm alive, I'm living this life, and I'm so happy to be living it. So why am I just keeping things in my drawer that are so beautiful and not using them as much as I should? This is one of my favorite makeup products in my collection. I can use this every day if I want to. And that's what I love about a makeup product. I love when it's really, really like usable. Does that make sense? So this color is Selenite and I love this for me. It is my perfect color. I wear it under foundation. I wear it mixed with foundation. I wear it tapped on top as a highlighter. It is so multi-use. I use this so often and I've been using it probably almost every day, again, since I got that PR package because it really like snapped something in me. It was like, you need to start using it. So this is so beautiful. If you're not familiar with it, by the way, it is just an illuminator. I'm just gonna put a tiny bit here so you can see. Now I do have a little bit of that balm underneath, but it just adds the most beautiful, like healthy glow. And there are several different colors, like look at that. Look how healthy that looks and beautiful. And there are several different tones. So while this doesn't have a ton of pigment to it, you can still choose the one that's best for you. I just love it. I absolutely love it. Do I have the price of just the Glow Lust? Yes, so this is $46.50 and the packaging is like, it's glass, it's luxe, it's beautiful. I do absolutely think this is worth the price. This is considered to be like kind of a mid-luxury beauty brand, I think. And this one, worth it. And the other thing, holy crap, I forgot how much I loved this. So this is the Mega Babe Thigh Rescue Anti-Friction Stick. When I tell you that this saved my ass in Palm Springs, okay, I don't wear shorts. I'm not a shorts wearing girl, but when it's 110 degrees, guess what I am? I am a shorts wearing girl. Every day, several times a day, I applied this and I really genuinely feel like this is what saved me from being in physical pain. Because guys, my thighs don't just touch. My thighs a lot of times stick together and won't like move as my legs are moving. And it causes a lot of discomfort, right? It causes a lot of discomfort for me. This is amazing. So it's basically like a deodorant stick that you just apply to your inner thighs and it keeps them from sticking together. So it creates this like smooth barrier that doesn't feel sticky and it just lets your thighs kind of glide as you're walking. I love it. I love it. And I forgot how much I loved it until I really needed it and it really worked. As far as stuff that I got rid of, this is something I was considering taking out and a lot of you wanted it back in. So it's back in because I got rid of some juicy things this month, just two. Both of them are eyeliners actually. So the first thing is the KVD tattoo liner. I still really love this liner. My favorite liner is by Surratt. It's the Autographique, but this is one that I've been using for so many years. Literally the reason that I got rid of it is that it's not quite an empty, but it did dry out enough where I was like, it's gotta go. This is still a favorite of mine though. I really enjoyed that it's got that perfectly pointy tip that never goes dull. And I feel like until it dries out, it is nice and wet and beautiful and gorgeous. I will purchase this again. It's just not this one. It's just this one dried out. And this was very hard for me to let go of. Very hard. So this is the Melt Afterlife Gel Liner, but specifically the one that came out with the Beetlejuice collection. The only reason I'm getting rid of this is because they came out with this again with Smoke Sessions 2, so I have a fresh pot. And I didn't realize how so this is old. This is old, you guys. And for a while, the lid wasn't fully sealed, which is my fault. If you seal the lid, these stay fine for years and years and years. Mine, it's not that it dried out, but it's just like a little tough and it's a little harder to get full opacity. So even though this is like halfway full still, I'm getting rid of it. And it makes me very sad, especially because I love this packaging. I love it so much, but I'm still going to get rid of it. I'm still going to get rid of it. Okay, and these are actually going to be like tossed as empties basically, but like, oh, that makes me so sad. I'm so sad about it, but I have another one. I have another one. And finally, just for other things that are bringing me joy. One of these things is going to sound really freaking weird, so bear with me. But the first thing I did recently, I know I've talked about it like 4 times in this video alone. I was just in Palm Springs with Creators and Friends. This was my 3rd Creators and Friends trip. And I'm so incredibly honored to continue to be invited on these because it's just so much about the connections with other people. I have a full vlog on it, so I'm not going to go into it. You can watch my vlog. I'd love if you did. I spent a lot of time on it. I used my new camera and I did a lot of editing that I was very proud of. So if you feel like watching that, I will leave a link to it. But it means so much to me to be invited. And I always leave feeling like so revived. I really do. So even though I'm still exhausted from the time difference, I'm still revived and feeling like fresh. And this sounds really cheesy, but like full of love. Because as a 43-year-old woman, I don't meet new friends every day. And I met so many people on this trip who I would consider to actually be friends of mine now. Like people that, I mean, I've been talking to Tom every damn day, like 10 times a day on Polo. And that was the first time I met them, was at Creators and Friends. They're not getting rid of me. I just hope they know that. As far as something else bringing me joy, okay, I'm gonna stay on the Creators and Friends kick. And it's gonna sound very weird that I'm saying that this is something bringing me joy because I haven't even dug into it yet. So we had a favorite things party there where you were supposed to pick an item and bring 4 of it. And then you would put it on a table and people could pick what they wanted and everyone brought 4 items and left with 4 items. So like if the tattoo liner is my favorite thing, I would buy 4 of the exact same thing. And we had one lovely creature who goes by Cowboy Chels on Instagram, and her name is Chelsea, and she wrapped up 4 books and 4 face masks with it. And the book that I got was The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches, which I've wanted to read for so long. And like, I haven't had a chance to read it yet. I only got it like less than a week ago. But I am so excited. This has been on my TBR list for so long. And it just looks perfect for this season. It looks absolutely perfect. I can't wait to dig into it. So it probably feels weird that I'm saying this thing that I haven't even read yet is bringing me joy. But just the idea of reading it, bringing me joy. And finally, this is the kind of weird one. Okay, so I don't know how many of you listen to My Favorite Murder. My Favorite Murder is probably my favorite podcast. I listen to every single episode. But recently, they've been doing this thing where they call it Rewind, right? And they're listening to all their episodes from like 2016. And I remembered that I was listening to these episodes and they were starting to talk in 2016 about how they were all watching this new show called The People vs. O.J. Simpson. I can't believe that I've never watched it. Now, my husband swears that we have watched it. I think he's a big fat liar. If we have watched it, I must have been in a straight up coma because I don't remember it. So I've been rewatching it, loving it, loving it. It is so well acted. It is so much fun to watch, like, because there were so many things that, like, when the O.J. Simpson trials were actually happening, I really didn't know all of these details, right? I was still like a young little thing, and I knew that, there was a Bronco chase. I knew that, a couple details. I knew if the glove doesn't fit, you must acquit, but I didn't know all of the details, and it's been fascinating to really dig into it, so I'm really enjoying it. If you've watched it, let me know what you thought. I really like it. So that's it. This video was a little bit long, but honestly, like, this really is my favorite video to do each month. It really is, because I feel like I get to just sit and shoot the shit with you guys and tell you like what I'm really enjoying, what's making me happy, and just, I don't know, to encourage you on your own low buy. If you're on a low buy, if you're on a no buy, like, it's so funny to me how sometimes I will put up a review and somebody in my comments will inevitably say something along the lines of like, oh, I didn't buy that, or I'm not buying this because I'm on a low buy, but I liked watching your video. I will never be like, girl, you need this, get off your low buy, ever, because I want you to stick to your low buy too. We encourage each other on this journey. So if you made it to the end of this video, I want you to tell me what's on your wish list right now. Tell me all about your wish list, something that you would love to buy, but maybe you're waiting a little bit before you buy, like giving yourself some time to like let it just sit and simmer. Let me know what's on your wish list, even if it's something that hasn't come out yet. I want to know all the details. But that's it. If you enjoyed this video, I would love more than anything if you could give it a thumbs up. That helps out my channel so much. You all can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Those are all Glitter Fallout. As always and forever, you are super freaking rock stars. I love you so much with my whole heart, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.